Meet the fearless firefighters and paramedics shaping Chicago Fire Season 14. Following Chicago Fire Season 13's heart-stopping heartbreaks and emotional highs, fans can anticipate more suspenseful drama in the upcoming season. In the midst of squad reorganizations, some firefighters are establishing families, others are making significant career transitions, and still others are attempting to establish themselves at a new station. Season 14 promises heartache, excitement, and more of the incredible rescues that have captivated viewers for more than 10 years. Related, an official One Chicago podcast is coming with exclusive, behind-the-scenes access. Firehouse 51 isn't just a station, it's a family. Check out the first responders making their way to Season 14 of Chicago Fire. Below, who is in the Season 14 cast of Chicago Fire? The cast of Chicago Fire Season 14 series regulars are Taylor Kinney, Miranda Ray Mayo, David Eigenberg, Christian Stolt, Joe Minoso, Hanako Greensmith, Jocelyn Hewden, and Dermot Mulroney. Season 14 also features the introduction of Brandon Laraquente's new Firehouse 51 firefighter, Sal Vasquez. In August, Daniel Keary bid an emotional farewell to his role as Ritter. In regards to Jake Lockett, showrunner Andrea Newman told NBC Insider in May that we may not have Carver full-time for Season 14. Taylor Kinney as Lieutenant Kelly Severide. Severide remains a central figure at Firehouse 51. Brave, impulsive, and deeply driven, Severide is one of the station's most tenacious first responders. After him and Stella Kidd worked on starting a family last season, many Chihards are eager to check in on Severide now that he is officially a father-to-be. Kinney has embodied Severide since Fire's 2012 premiere, stealing hearts as a One Chicago icon. Outside of the NBC nail-biter, Kinney's film credits include Zero Dark 30, The Other Woman, The Forest, and Here and Now. Some of his other television credits include Trauma, The Vampire Diaries, Shameless, and Castle. Miranda Ray Mayo as Lieutenant Stella Kidd. Mayo's Lieutenant Stella Kidd remains the fearless, loyal, and emotional anchor of Firehouse 51, with her devotion to her career tested in Season 14 of Fire amid her recent pregnancy. Kidd's commitment to Firehouse 51 is unparalleled, so viewers can't wait to see how Stella and Severide navigate some of the station shakeups on the horizon. Aside from playing Stella since 2016 on Chicago Fire, some of Mayo's other television credits include Blood and Oil, True Detective, Pretty Little Liars, Law and Order, Los Angeles, The Game, and Days of Our Lives. Her film credits include The Girl in the Photographs, Here She Comes, and Going Places. Dermot Mulroney as Chief Dom Pascal. Mulroney returns in Chicago Fire Season 14 as Firehouse 51's valiant leader, Chief Dom Pascal. Season 13 introduced the mysterious new commanding officer, and saw him tested both professionally and personally after his family was hit by tragedy. Luckily, Pascal swiftly earned the respect of the firefighters, who fled to his side in his time of need. Mulroney has built a long and varied career. His film work includes My Best Friend's Wedding, About Schmidt, Zodiac, Insidious, Chapter 3, Scream 6, August, Osage County, and many more notable features. On television, his credits include Shameless, New Girl, Pure Genius, Secret Invasion, The Hunting Wives, and recurring roles in several series. David Eigenberg as Chief Christopher Hermann. Wise, steady, and morally grounded, Eigenberg's Hermann returns in Chicago Fire Season 14 as one of Firehouse 51's most reliable heroes. After becoming a chief last season, Hermann will find himself facing leadership remixes this season, and we can't wait to see where Hermann's journey in the CFD takes him next. Eigenberg skyrocketed to fame as Steve Brady on Sex and the City, reprising the role in the film's and recent spin-off And Just Like That. Aside from appearing across the One Chicago universe, Eigenberg has delivered powerhouse guest performances in television series like Third Watch, Justified, Castle, and Law and Order, Special Victims Unit. Related, David Eigenberg had this wild job in Utah before Chicago Fire. I'd gone to A. Joe Minoso as firefighter Joe Cruz. Joe Cruz brings both heart and grit to Firehouse 51 and will do it again in Season 14 of Chicago Fire. When he's not tackling a fiery blaze, He's often snuffing out fires around the station as everyone's dear friend. A grounding force on fire. If the going gets tough, you can bet Cruz is already moving. Aside from being a Firehouse 51 OG and appearing across all the One Chicago series, Minoso has built a solid screen career. He's appeared in the television dramas Prison Break, Shameless, The Chicago Code, Boss, and Get Shorty. Christian Stolt as Lieutenant Randall Mouch McHolland. Randall McHolland, belovedly called Mouch, is a seasoned firefighter whose wit and wisdom have made him a cherished fixture at Firehouse 51. After passing the lieutenant exam in Season 13 of Chicago Fire, viewers are eager to see how he navigates the CFD ladder in upcoming episodes. Stolt has portrayed Mouch since the start of Chicago Fire, also making many One Chicago guest appearances during thrilling crossover episodes. Stolt's filmography includes roles in Law-Abiding Citizen, Public Enemies, and A Nightmare on Elm Street. He has also guest-starred in television series like Prison Break, ER, The Beast, and The Playboy Club. Hanako Greensmith as paramedic Violet Mikami. Violet Mikami is Firehouse 51's dedicated lead paramedic whose compassion and drive make her an integral part of the station's success. After Violet faced heartbreak at the end of Season 13, fans are rooting for Violet's happiness as she turns a new page at the Windy City Firehouse. Greensmith joined Chicago Fire in Season 8, soon stealing hearts due to the dynamic relationships she brought to 51. Aside from taking on the role of Violet and taking the One Chicago universe by storm, Greensmith has appeared in series like Bull and FBI. Jocelyn Hewden as paramedic Lizzie Novak. Lizzie Novak is a dedicated paramedic who joined Violet in Season 12 of Chicago Fire, stealing hearts with her bubbly personality and infallible empathy. Her strong work ethic and commitment to patients soon made her a trusted team member, and she'll continue to grow within the Firehouse in Season 14 as her relationships deepen. Before hopping aboard Chicago Fire, Hewden made her mark in several Hallmark films, also appearing in the features Pixels, Sniper, Rogue Mission, and The Fall. Hewden boasts several television guest appearances, including NBC's The Irrational, Dave 911, The Order, and The Strain. Brandon Larroquette as firefighter Sal Vasquez. Season 14 of Chicago Fire welcomes Larroquette Sal Vasquez, a new firefighter working with the Firehouse 51 crew in the upcoming season. After some recent shakeups among the squad, Vasquez will be tasked with earning the trust of his fellow firefighters, which is never a simple task for someone first meeting the 51 family. Larroquette is known for his roles in 13 Reasons Why, Party of Five, The Good Doctor, and Bloodline. He recently guest-starred in NBC's St. Denis Medical and On Call. Watch the Season 14 premiere of Chicago Fire on Wednesday, October 1st, at September 8th. See on NBC and Peacock. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe my sister wives to our channel and stay with TS.